So this is a tour. So here's the chapter header. This is a tour of eye paint creatures, IPCs, use of mechanical pencils, and a little bit of the maintenance, but mainly just show you the artillery I like to work with. And I look at it as just total gracefulness, gracefulness and gratefulness and thankfulness that we have all these tools available, and I've done my kind of ring through all the beautiful things available and found what is true and tried to my creative ability to stay inspired and just letting the art flow through me. Playing that painted poetic music. Okay, so first I'm gonna show you one made by Brandon. We haven't seen Brandon forever. I don't know where the brother is. Hopefully he surfaces again. But this is homemade by Brandon. So that's one of a kind. You cannot get that anywhere. And I figured I'm gonna do pretty much fine point mechanical pencils. And another mechanical pencil that I really enjoy working with, right, is the Sumo Grip. And I like this as a household mechanical pencil. So I have like several of them around, kind of like one in the kitchen, one in right around this table. Right, there's my other Sumo, and I have a 0.5 and a 0.7, and this is a 0.7. So what's available, you can get a 0.2, but they're kind of rare. So basically there's a 0.3, a 0.5, and a 0.7. And so the Sumo Grip only comes in 0.5 and 0.7. But Sumo Grip is awesome. They might have a 0.9. I prefer when I'm working with mechanical pencil, I'm going to be more detail oriented and, work micro. Like if I'm doing portraitures, I work micro. Or if I'm doing nature, like today I was at the workshop, I was drawing a twig. And so I love mechanical pencil for that. And so those are those. And then one of my, these are it, man. Is a Kiritoga. These ones are incredible because if you use them right, it rotates the lead inside and it sharpens it. So these are the bad boys. So almost a 0.3 will work like probably like a 0.1 most of the time. And and they have 0.3, 0.5, and 0.7 and 0.9. Okay, old school, which I gotta start using again, is the Graph Gear from Pentel. These things are they're just space age. I just love them. And I have a 0.3 here, but I think I have a 0.5 and a 0.7 for sure of that one. And then the expensive one, which I was going to use tonight, which got me into reloading my mechanical pencils and everything with the leads, is my Rotring Battle Axe. This thing is wonderful. Especially for getting in the trance that you're not using mechanical pencil, because at one level mechanical pencil can get kind of technical. And you don't get in the quote unquote zone or whatever, like the just, where you're bringing it into form. You're not drawing anymore, you're drawn to it now. You're like, it's basically, to me, a immediate act of thinking from, because you could call it also a leap of faith, or I like to call it a leap of create, because you don't know how it's going to come out. And then this trip of also streaming too, is you're doing it live in front of you, you're performing. So okay, so basically that was the one I was gonna whip out. So the next thing is I'll show you my standards in my daily rendering kit that I don't leave anywhere these days without. Because of you guys, because I'm getting clear and clear. It's all about creating matsu. So I gotta always have my tools because in the last few streams I totally defined that it's all about my virtue, right? And this is a good segue into the question, right, Duck? Because the next question is about instruments and tools, right? Okay, so another I'm just a connoisseur of these things. You gotta understand, okay? So another one of my favorites is Staedtler, and these bad boys are woo. And they once again, to me, it's metaphor and feel, right? So it's just like a samurai would have, or a swordsman would have a sword, or a bowsman would have bow and arrows, and even guitar player of a guitar. I look at it the same way. These are my instruments of mass creation, right? So this is a Staedtler 03. I have an 03 and 05, 07, and 09. And I probably have multiple of these because I just fell in love with their portability. So this is my portable kit. This goes with me everywhere. And lately, because of you guys and the success of Symphony and success of the new video blog, and I'm just totally confident, so I've been maintaining these like you wouldn't believe, which I'm going to show you next. So here's my Staedtler 05, right? And that's a carry along. And then my mainstay is the Kiritoga Gray Barrel. Okay, and why these are special is not just because they're portable and they're durable and they go places with me and they stay intact and they're the ultimate tool to sketching when I got a few minutes to just stare around and observe the world. They worked really well. I was using this one today up in nature. I usually love using this one, the 03, when I start to sketch people and I'm just starting out for the day, so I'm not in the flow. I'm kind of like, I'm drawing. Why am I drawing? I got to shut down, the chatter mind. But why these are so special is because I've been really getting into, the different grades of the lead. And so I've really narrowed it down in the 03 Staedtler, right? I like the B-lead. Woo! B-lead is just, woo! That thing does not break, man. And I could just get down, and I could, detail crazy, shadow detail crazy, and,